How does an undersized quarterback, doubted at every stage, rise to NFL superstardom? Russell Wilson's story isn't just about overcoming odds. It's about rewriting the script. From his high school days in Richmond, Virginia, to leading the Seahawks to Super Bowl glory, and now guiding the Steelers as division leaders, Wilson has built a career defined by excellence and resilience. Today, we'll unpack the untold story of Russell Wilson, the highs, the lows, and the moments that made him a legend. Born in Richmond, Virginia, Wilson was raised in a family where competition and faith were pillars of daily life. His father, Harrison Wilson III, was a lawyer and former college athlete who taught Russell the importance of grit and preparation. At collegiate school, Wilson's talent was undeniable. His ability to throw on the run, paired with his natural leadership, turned heads. But not enough heads. Despite putting up staggering numbers and winning state titles, Wilson was largely overlooked by Division I programs due to his height, just 5'11". Determined to prove himself, Wilson committed to NC State, where he began a journey that would change football forever. Russell Wilson's journey didn't start under bright stadium lights or in front of roaring crowds. It began in Richmond, Virginia, where a young boy fell in love with the game of football. Born into a sports-oriented family, Wilson inherited his competitive edge from his father, Harrison Wilson III, a former Dartmouth football player, and his mother, Tammy, a strong and supportive presence who instilled in him the importance of discipline and faith. But tragedy struck early in Russell's life when his father passed away in 2010, just as Russell was beginning to make his mark in college. It was a devastating loss, but it also became a source of strength. Wilson has often spoken about how his father's unwavering belief in him continues to fuel his drive to succeed. Russell's high school years at collegiate school were where his athletic prowess first started to shine. He wasn't the tallest quarterback in his class, standing just 5'11", but what he lacked in size, he made up for in leadership, work ethic, and heart. He led his team to 2 state championships and drew attention from college scouts, though skepticism lingered because of his height. This doubt didn't faze Wilson. Instead, it motivated him. Armed with a strong faith and an unwavering belief in his abilities, he committed to NC State, where he would begin his collegiate career. Little did the world know, the small-framed quarterback from Richmond was about to change the narrative for undersized players forever. Selected in the 3rd round of the 2012 NFL Draft by the Seattle Seahawks, Wilson entered the league with a chip on his shoulder. Many scouts labeled him as a developmental quarterback, but Wilson had other plans. Wilson quickly silenced the doubters. As a rookie, he led the Seahawks to the playoffs, proving he could thrive at the highest level. Russell Wilson's rise to stardom began with a gamble by the Seattle Seahawks. In 2012, the franchise shocked many by selecting Wilson in the 3rd round of the NFL Draft. At the time, Wilson was considered too short to succeed in the NFL, a league dominated by quarterbacks who stood well over 6 feet tall. Yet, Seahawks head coach Pete Carroll and general manager John Schneider saw something special. Wilson wasn't even supposed to start his rookie season. The Seahawks had just signed veteran quarterback Matt Flynn to a lucrative contract, seemingly locking him in as the starter. But Wilson's relentless work ethic and impressive preseason performances forced Carroll to reconsider. By week 1, Wilson was the starter, and it didn't take long for him to prove it was the right decision. In his rookie season, Wilson dazzled fans with his ability to extend plays, his composure under pressure, and his knack for making clutch decisions. He led the Seahawks to an 11-5 record and a playoff berth, defying all expectations for a first-year quarterback. But it was the 2013 season that truly cemented Wilson's place among the NFL's elite. With a dominating defense known as the Legion of Boom backing him up, Wilson elevated Seattle's offense to championship caliber. He threw for 26 touchdowns that year, including unforgettable plays like his 80-yard bomb to Jermaine Kearse in the NFC Championship game against the 49ers. Super Bowl 47 became a defining moment. Facing Peyton Manning's Denver Broncos, Wilson played flawlessly, leading the Seahawks to a resounding 43-8 victory. At just 25 years old, he had already achieved what most players only dream of, a Super Bowl title. though the following year ended in heartbreak after a last-minute interception in Super Bowl 48. Wilson's rise from an undersized rookie to a bona fide superstar had rewritten the rulebook for what NFL quarterbacks could achieve. His story was no longer about defying the odds. It was about setting new standards. In 2022, Wilson began a new chapter with the Denver Broncos. The expectations were sky high, and many believed he would transform the Broncos into instant contenders. But football, like life, doesn't always go according to plan. The Broncos' offense struggled to find its rhythm, and Wilson faced unrelenting scrutiny from fans and media alike. It was a humbling season, marked by growing pains and tough losses. Yet, true to his nature, Wilson didn't back down. He viewed the adversity as an opportunity to grow. Behind the scenes, he doubled down on his training, reconnected with his faith, and recommitted to being the leader his team needed. Though his time in Denver wasn't what he'd hoped for, it served as a reminder of the resilience and determination that have defined his career. In 2024, Russell Wilson joined the Pittsburgh Steelers, bringing his wealth of experience to one of the NFL's most storied franchises. It was a fresh start, and Wilson wasted no time making his presence felt. The Steelers, long known for their hard-nosed defense, found new life with Wilson under center. His leadership, precision passing, and ability to extend plays added a dynamic edge to their offense. With rising stars like George Pickens and Najee Harris surrounding him, Wilson has helped elevate the Steelers to the top of the AFC North. Under head coach Mike Tomlin, the Steelers have embraced a culture of discipline and excellence. Wilson has thrived in this environment, leading the team to statement wins and cementing their status as playoff contenders. For Wilson, this chapter isn't just about adding wins. It's about building a legacy in one of football's most passionate cities. Off the field, Wilson is just as impactful. His "Why Not You" foundation continues to empower youth through education and mentorship, while his family life with Kiera and their children inspires fans around the world. Whether it's philanthropy, business ventures, or personal connections, Wilson's legacy extends far beyond football. Russell Wilson's story is far from over. As he continues to lead the Steelers, his journey stands as a testament to perseverance, faith, and the power of believing in yourself. Beyond the touchdowns and trophies, Wilson's impact is felt off the field. His "Why Not You" foundation has changed lives, and his devotion to his family inspires countless fans. As he writes this new chapter in Pittsburgh, one thing is clear: Russell Wilson isn't just a great player. He's a symbol of what's possible when you combine talent with hard work and an unshakable belief in your purpose. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.